We talk every day, but how often do we truly connect? Behind every conversation is a deeper question. What are we really trying to say? In Super Communicators, Charles Duhigg reveals the secret language beneath our words, where emotions, identity, and understanding collide. Because real connection doesn't come from speaking louder. It comes from listening deeper. And when you learn to speak to the heart, not just the mind, you don't just communicate, you connect. Introduction: the hidden language of human connection. We all talk, but how many of us truly connect? In Super Communicators, Pulitzer Prize-winning author Charles Duhigg reveals that great communication isn't about charisma or clever words. It's about understanding the conversation beneath the conversation. Every conversation is actually 3 conversations. And the key to connection is knowing which one you're in. This book is a guide to becoming a super communicator, someone who listens deeply, speaks with clarity, and creates space for others to feel seen, heard, and understood. Part 1. The 3 conversations. Duhigg explains that every meaningful interaction falls into one of 3 types. 1. What's this really about? These are practical, problem-solving conversations. They're about facts, decisions, and outcomes. 2. How do we feel? These are emotional conversations. They're about feelings, empathy, and validation. 3. Who are we? These are identity conversations. They're about values, belonging, and how we see ourselves. Miscommunication happens when we mismatch the conversation type. Super communicators recognize the type of conversation they're in and respond accordingly. Part 2. The matching principle. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is the matching principle. To connect, you must match the other person's mindset. If someone is sharing their feelings, don't respond with logic. If someone is questioning their identity, don't offer quick fixes. Instead, mirror their emotional tone. Ask clarifying questions. Validate their experience. This creates psychological safety, a space where real connection can happen. Part 3. The learning conversation. Duhigg introduces the concept of a learning conversation, a dialogue where both people grow, understand, and evolve. To create one, follow these 4 rules. 1. Identify the conversation type. Ask, are we solving a problem, sharing emotions, or exploring identity? 2. Share goals and perspectives. Be transparent about what you want and ask what they need. 3. Talk about emotions. Don't avoid feelings. Acknowledge them. Invite them in. 4. Acknowledge identity. Recognize how values, culture, and self-image shape the conversation. The goal isn't to win. It's to understand. Part 4. The neuroscience of connection. Duhigg draws on research showing that during deep conversations, people's brains and bodies synchronize. Their heart rates align. Their brainwaves mirror each other. This is called neural coupling, and it's the biological basis of empathy. Connection isn't just emotional. It's physiological. When we listen deeply, ask meaningful questions, and match the other person's mindset, we literally get on the same wavelength. Part 5. Tools of a super communicator. Here are some practical tools Duhigg shares. Looping for understanding. Repeat what the other person said in your own words to confirm you understood. Emotional labeling. Name the emotion you sense. It sounds like you're frustrated. Perspective shifting. Ask, what would this look like from their point of view? Identity cues. Listen for values, beliefs, and self-definitions. I'm the kind of person who. These tools help you move from surface talk to transformational dialogue. Part 6. Navigating conflict with clarity. Conflict isn't the enemy. Misalignment is. Most arguments escalate because people are having different types of conversations without realizing it. Example: one person wants to solve a problem. The other wants to feel heard. Super communicators pause and ask, what are we really talking about? What do you need from this conversation? How can I support you right now? When you align the conversation, you dissolve the conflict. Part 7. Connection at scale. Duhigg shows how these principles apply not just in personal relationships, but in leadership, sales, parenting, politics, online communication. Whether you're leading a team or comforting a friend, the secret is the same. Listen with intention. Speak with empathy. Match the moment. Final takeaways. Super Communicators is more than a book about talking. It's a guide to human connection, the kind that transforms relationships, builds trust, and changes lives. Here's what Charles Duhigg wants you to remember. Every conversation is one of 3 types. Learn to recognize them. Match the other person's mindset to build trust. Create learning conversations where both people grow. Use tools like looping, emotional labeling, and identity awareness. Connection is not a talent, it's a skill, and you can learn it. Closing words. Speak to be understood. Listen to understand. You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to be present. Because the most powerful conversations aren't about being right. They're about being real. So the next time you speak, ask yourself, am I trying to impress or connect? And the next time you listen, ask, what kind of conversation is this and how can I meet them there? That's how you unlock the secret language of connection. That's how you become a super communicator. Thanks for watching Audio Mentor, where every book brings you closer to a better you. If you found value in today's summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a chance to grow.